got the right bitch. No lefty, walking my truth, don't fuck with my step team. Crawl for you, walk, run it, catch me, got a sharp tongue, spit. Child. Dylan is back in the news. If you're new here, Dylan is a TikTok and trans woman. Dylan is trying to figure out why no one is in the DMs dating while a trans woman. Dylan, ain't nobody in your DMs because don't nobody want your irky ass. Honey, now, Dylan, girl, we still trying to figure out why the fuck you're famous. Honey. Dylan is the TikToker. Yeah, Dylan apparently then got all this fame and notoriety, honey, that met Joe Biden and some more shit, honey, just for doing the 365 day of transition and transitioning in 365 days as a Caucasian and child looking a whole fool. Blame Dylan for all of this trans women wanting to go untucked and talking about going untucked. Honey, a fool. A whole fool. Dylan, don't nobody want your ass. Honey, that's basically it. Dylan, well, it's new news on Dylan. Not sure if y'all familiar with Joe Rogan. No, that's not Dylan's father. That's not Dylan's granddaddy. This is Joe Rogan. He's a cis-white heterosexual man with a podcast. Honey. Child, Joe is problematic, honey. I ain't no fan of Joe motherfucking ass. But Joe has some things to say about Dylan. Now, Dylan is the trans that was in the Bud Light ad. Dylan is the reason why, all the conservatives is going crazy about Bud Light and don't nobody want to support no Bud Light and all that blah, blah, blah. Because Dylan had a campaign with Bud Light. Keep in mind that Dylan is not the first nor the last trans to have a campaign with Anheuser-Busch. That's the people who make Bud Light. Not to mention, Dylan is not the first nor the last to have a campaign with any popular beer brand, liquor brand, alcohol brand. Honey, they associate the queers with a good time, i.e. alcohol and drugs. Honey, paraphernalia. Now, but Joe saggy face ass, honey, it's always a saggy face, spoiled milk looking cracker ass motherfucker that got something crazy to say, minding their business with the transgenders who ain't think about them. Joe said that Dylan is a confused person as he was bashing Bud Light in the partnership with Dylan. He said that Dylan is a confused person. Now, Joe, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Dylan is a confused person. We were just talking about how Dylan and got this tucking, untucking, non-tucking, showing your bulge trans woman shit going on, which we don't understand. Now, I told y'all a while ago that this wasn't a trans woman thing. This is a non-binary trans femme thing. To be tucking or untucking or packing or unpacking. No binary trans woman, nobody who wants to be seen and respected in the world as a woman is going to walk around showing their nuts and bolts. We already told you this. So I say all that to say that Joe Rogan, you was right on that one. You was right on that one. I do not understand this partnership. But that ain't all Joe had to say, baby, honey. You know when the cracker brigade get going. And if you new here, honey, melanemic and crackers is two different things. If you're melanemic, then you just pale. You're white. People call them Caucasians. But that's not a slur. It's like cisgender. It just is what it is. But if you're a cracker, that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing to be a cracker. If you cracking, then you colonizing. You know what I mean? We came up with the word cracker from massa cracking the whip on the slaves, the enslaved, melanated people. The great ones. Be who you are, and we are the definition of who y'all want to be. But back to Joe. He was cracking on his cracker, honey. Joe slammed companies like Target. Honey said that Target is shoving the LGBTQ pride merchandise down people's throat, and he accused them of proselytizing. Honey, I don't know if y'all done seen the clips. I don't know if they're circulating yet. I told y'all I've been motherfucking moving. Now, when y'all seen Joe talk about proselytizing and all that, no, Joe was not talking about nobody selling no cakes and cookies. Now, honey, the word proselytize means to convert or attempt to convert someone from one religion, belief, or opinion to another. To advocate or promote is another word for proselytizing. Now, Joe has accused Target and Anheuser-Busch and all the rest of the companies that's making money off of the queers for Pride Month, trying to pander to us and stuff. Joe accused them of proselytizing. This is the word of the day. Let it sink in, honey. Proselytizing. You know how the crackers do. I had to look up the word myself. Honey, they have 100 words that mean the same motherfucking thing. And they do that shit on purpose, honey. It's called politics. Now, a cracker love a politic, honey. Now. Well, a cracker love a lot. But that's what they consider politics line. But that's a whole different conversation. Don't let these words go over your head. Joe is right yet again. Like I said, broken clock. That's exactly what these companies are doing. They're paying people like me and Dylan and other visibly queer motherfuckers to promote their products while promoting our queerness. Yes, that's exactly what they're doing. But see, my issue with you, Joe, you cracking ass cracker, is that, bitch, you tried to use a whole new word to throw it over people's head that like you were saying something new when you just saying some cracker shit that the rest of the Republicans are saying. Joe Rogan is only good for discovering Miss Pat. I hate the fact that you discovered Miss Pat. I know she feel loyal to your spoiled milk, saggy face looking ass, honey. But Jesus, Joe, you ain't good for nothing except the fact that you didn't discover a black queen comedian who is going to be legendary in the game. Damn, a cracker ain't good for nothing but discovering the nigga, ain't they? That's what Jesus said. That's what Jesus told. Let's get Joe up off of here. Let's get Dylan up off of here, homie. We can leave the proselytizing up here, homie.